I love being a daddy.
That's
Yep.
crazy. That's amazing to hear, especially for a black man to say,
Love
I've
my
always
kids.
wanted to be a daddy. Because, as brought up, you hear a lot of men don't want to be fathers
Not at all.
or scared of fatherhood because of what that brings to the table, what that looks like.
Yep.
And I wouldn't, still for me, as into this day and age, being young, I'm 24, so I'm about to hit that 25 mark in May. It's scary. I
It
must
is.
say, and the only reason it is scary to such an extent is because I feel like financial stability plays such a huge role
Yes.
in everything. And I think the biggest lesson for me growing up, I cannot have a child and not be stable.
Absolutely.
I cannot bring a child into a world that I completely don't understand. Granted, I'm still learning, I'm still going through the phases of life, but to have an understanding of where I want to be, where I want to go, is very, very crucial, not only for your development, but also for your child.
At 19, I had my first son. I was 19 years old. And at that time, I wasn't like financially stable or nothing like that. But what'll happen when you have a kid is like, just like a mom have a kid or a bear or a cat or whatever, that instinct just kick in immediately. So as soon as my son was born, everything had to change because I'm like, I got to make sure he has everything he needs. So the stuff you wouldn't normally do, you're going to do now because you got a kid. So even if you broke or whatever like that, granted you do want to be financially stable or whatever like that. To me, kids ain't that expensive. I'm sorry. I don't think, people try to sell this thing like kids I don't think so.
Really?
Maybe as they get older, like with maybe equipment and stuff like that, but you got 5 years to really just get yourself together while that child's growing up because they ain't playing sports yet. They're not really doing much. Yeah, you got to get them some food. And you can buy clothes from Walmart. Like my kids still wear clothes from Walmart. I mean, that's what they like. They like to wear light up shoes or whatever. Yeah. And they like the little Nikes and stuff now. But as a child, that stuff to me, I mean, getting a regular job can take care of a newborn child, in my opinion. And that's neither here nor there. Maybe that's a sensitive subject, but it's not what people make it out to be. I thought it was gonna be this crazy thing and all that, and I was 19. I had my own bills and stuff. I drove a forklift and I was able to make ends meet, and that was it, or whatever. With my first son, but you gonna do what you need to do to take care of that child. Moms, dads, you gonna make whatever happen. I seen moms with 6, 7 kids. They make it. They gonna do what they got to do to make it work.
Absolutely.
Or whatever.